So I was having an argument with my girlfriend about this very topic, and then funnily enough, my phone was nearby and he ended up serving me a video which basically encapsulates what I was trying to kind of get at in the conversation. With my girl, in all fairness, it was more a joke, but it was rooted in some truth. But I want to play the video first and let me know what you guys think.
Do not follow what that man does. Your man, your boo, whoever, your husband, do not follow what he does. We are not created equal. When y'all going out to eat, he getting wings and fries, don't you do it. He getting a dessert, don't you do it. Y'all together, he want a late night snack, don't you do it. You know why? Because when he decides to get his body in order, it's gonna take him 2 weeks. You gonna see abs in 2 weeks. And he was eating the same thing that you was eating for the past 6 months. It's gonna take you 6 months just to start to get to where you wanna be. I'm telling you, ladies, don't do it.
So, clearly near the end, she's getting into the jokes about a guy can just get in shape in 2 weeks. However, the big nuggets you want to pull out of this one is simply because many times people talk about relationship weight. When you get into a relationship, both people tend to end up eating a bit more meals out together or whatever it may be. They get a little bit out of shape.
Everyone always talks about gaining relationship weight, but we don't talk about the different stages that it comes in, okay? Because my boyfriend and I just moved in with one another, and let me tell you, we both looked at each other the other day and were like, this has to stop. Like, it's one thing to have somebody to go out to dinners with or try new foods with, whatever. But then when you live together and you're eating all 3 meals and you're like my boyfriend and I, where if someone else is eating, I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds good, I'll have some too. Or like he goes and grabs a snack, I'm like, okay, well obviously give me some. Like, we have been eating pretty much for a month straight, 24 hours a day. But like, it needs to stop.
So just for argument's sake, let's just say this is the couple. The guy's around 5'10", the girl's 5'4". In reality, portion-wise, when it comes to food, you wouldn't be eating the exact same as him because you wouldn't. The same way, like with a kid, for example, you wouldn't feed your 4-year-old probably the same portion size you'd feed like a 10-year-old because there is a size difference. But when we become adults, I feel like we often forget this and just think, well, we're both adults, we'll just eat the similar amount, which isn't the way to go. For example, if my girls ate everything that I ate all the time, she would definitely gain weight, even when it's like normal things like high protein meals, just because of the sheer volume of them is going to eventually make its toll. The simple fact that if you keep trying to eat like, say, your boyfriend does, whoever it is, you're probably going to gain a little bit of weight because that's just what happens. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing technically, even though, you know, excess weight gain is, in my opinion, still bad. I just feel like there is merit in that argument. So for any girl watching and you get in a relationship and you're always going out to eat with that dude, if you don't want to gain weight, remember to keep in hindsight that don't try matching plate for plate. And remember, this predicament isn't even just related to couples. For example, you could be like a parent as a kid, but your kid probably running around crazy a lot at school, doing all sorts. They can probably get away with eating literally McDonald's every single day and probably not even gain weight because they're just always moving. Whereas you as probably an adult that's a stationary job, sitting at a desk potentially most of the time, that weight gonna pack on quick. So this is only a little short video, but I just thought that was so funny that Meta or TikTok, one of them, was reading my thoughts or our conversation to display that post to me. It's just the fact that this is technically a fitness channel and it's giving advice to, you know, people in general, not just dudes, it's girls as well. So trying to match your partner plate for plate may not always be the best thing for you, even if you're doing it subconsciously.
So we've all heard of the freshman 15, but has anyone really discussed when you finally get a boyfriend and all you do is eat and go out to eat and buy stuff and eat more stuff and get treats and gifts and you gain 20 pounds?
But yeah, let me know down below, especially if you're a girl, that you do vehemently disagree and think, nah, I'm still going to eat that big plate. If that's the case, that's cool. Well, as I guess a mini disclaimer, even though I don't feel like it needs one, if you're someone that feels like this guy did here, who got in his feelings, and Bola said, my wife eats like I do and she looks fire. She trains hard and looks great. All you're doing is making women feel like there's another hoop to jump through with their bodies. I giving women 2,000 calories plus and they're all losing body fat. Yo, I don't even care. Like, most women, that's not gonna be the case. Let's be real. Most women, if you eat the exact amount of calories as your man that's bigger than you, you're gonna gain weight because that's just how fucking life works. You know what I mean? Let's not act stupid. Now, there are definitely gonna be some women that are highly active that can eat more calories and do it. But I was more speaking to the general couple. So if you're someone that's not a crazy gym fit, but you may go casually, are struggling to see a little bit of results or you're gaining weight, one of the reasons could simply be the obvious things I've said in the video, which is you may be unknowingly just, you know, going plate for plate with who you're living with whether it's your partner or your kids. And that may part of the problem. You got to kind of really assess your calories. But anyways, jokes aside, if you are someone that wants to start getting in shape and needs help getting into the gym a little bit more, be sure to click the links down below, check out my coaching. Or if you're someone that enjoyed this video, hit it with a thumbs up and click here to watch another one.